Hi everyone, my name is Ryan, and in this lesson we'll be showing you how to work with CSS alignment. So I've got a couple of paragraphs on my page, and in the first paragraph I've got a small little image that's 100 pixels wide, and then I've got another paragraph with two images in the same paragraph, each about 200 pixels wide. If we look at the live preview of this, there's my heading. Here you can see the image within this paragraph. Let's just put this on the top, and then my two images all in the same paragraph. So we'll be looking at how to align both horizontally as well as vertically. So let's begin by going to the CSS reference and going specifically to the section on text. And then we're going to look at text-align. The text-align property is used to align a block element horizontally on the page. Does not work with inline elements, only block elements. So let us have a look at the property values. It can be left, right, center, or justify. And center is spelled with the American spelling. So I'm going to practice by aligning my heading to the center and then to the right. So let's start by creating some CSS. You'll notice I'm linking to an external CSS file called alignment.css, which is currently empty. So I'm going to create a selector for my heading 1, and I'm going to set the text alignment to center. Notice how the heading immediately aligned to the center. And this is possible because a block element is always the full width of the browser by default. So that's how it's able to align to the center of the browser. So even if I make the browser wider, it still remains in the center. Let's try right. Now it's on the right hand side. Then the other one is the justify value, and that we can do on a paragraph of text. It wouldn't work very well on the heading. So you'll notice that the standard paragraph is aligned to the left. This means that the left hand margin, all the words are aligned to the left, but you'll notice on the right hand side everything is staggered. If I choose justify, it immediately aligns everything on the right of the box as well as on the left of the box. And this works really well for paragraphs that have quite a few lines of text in them. Next up is, how do we align pictures within a paragraph? Remember, pictures are inline elements, and so they cannot be aligned themselves. You'll see that if I apply a text align to an image and I make it center, it's not going to do anything. The images are still stuck to the left. So we have to do this on a block level element. So let us change this to center and watch what happens to the pictures. The pictures are now aligned to the center, and the reason for this is because I aligned the parent block element that the pictures were contained in. So that is the horizontal alignment. Now we're going to look a little bit at the vertical alignment. I'll just set this back to justify and get rid of that one. So in terms of vertical alignment, you'll see I've got this little picture here, and currently the base of this picture is aligned with the base of the text, and that is the default setting for the vertical align property. In the CSS reference on W3 Schools, we can find the vertical align property by going to the main table of contents and going to the section called basic box. And here we see vertical-align. And vertical align is used on a inline element. And we can set it to a number of different values, the default of which is called baseline. So I'm going to just experiment with top, middle, and bottom for a moment. Let's try create a we'll do this actually on the image itself, not on the paragraph. Vertical dash align, and we say top. Notice what happened to the image. The top of the image is now aligned with the top of the text. If I say middle, the middle of the image is now aligned with the text. And then super is like superscript, where it's above the text. You can try some of the others on your own, but that brings us to the end of working with alignment in CSS.